Now, Veena, you were set to appear on the reality show Swamver.
Say it again.
Swamver.
Let me say it right. Swamver.
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 Here you go.
To find a husband. But in the last few days, there's been reports out that Imagine TV has closed and the show has been scrapped. Abby asks on Twitter, how will you find love now?
Anyway, I'm gonna find my love, whether on the TV or probably in personal life or whatever. I think about this show, there's a kind of rumors going on for the last 2 days, and I was just hearing it from you also, and the fans going crazy on Twitter and all. But so far, I have not received any official confirmation from the channel guys, so I would not be able to comment on that. But I'm definitely gonna go and find my Mr. Right.
Great. So you could still appear in the show then?
You never know, probably, yeah. They'll figure a way out, probably. Yeah, this show will happen for sure because there's a lot of, so much that we have worked on and all.
Brilliant, brilliant. Now, you've been linked to Ashmit Patel. You've said that there is something special between you, and he has been very...
There was something special.
Okay, there was something special. He's been equally... kind about you in the past. Was there a thing in the past that went on between you two?
Okay, I think you would be the first person that I would be coming up with something very strong and honest. Yes, we were dating. We dated for 1 year, and there was something very, very special. But now it's over.
And when was that? Was that last year, or when did you start dating?
Immediately after Big Boss. We were together for 1 year, and then I called it off.
And how did you meet each other? Was it on the big screen?
It was in the show Big Boss.
Yeah.
Actually, there we had that strong chemistry, and everything was so natural, and there was something very special between us. It started from the Big Boss house days and then lasted for 1 year after that.
And how did he woo you?
I think one thing about what I love about Ashmit Patel was that he was very emotional. I like emotional people. I would never like people with a lot of pretense. And a man is not supposed to cry and be upset. That's what normally, people talk about, the guys and all. But I would definitely like guys who are really emotional, who are transparent, who are like simple people like me and all. So that's what I love about him.
And why did it end?
It's just that didn't work. So we wanted it to work, but it didn't work.
And did it finish very abruptly, or was it something that you both sort of spoke about over a few months to try and make it work? Yeah,
we tried to make it work a few times. It was not something that abruptly it went off, or we called it off. It's just that we tried to work it out. I seriously and genuinely tried to work it out, and he did also. But it's just that we are two different people, so couldn't get along with.
In what way are you two different people?
There are many ways that we are two completely different people. So if I'm going to get into the details, probably it's going to be... but yeah, I mean, in various ways, we are very, very different people from each other.
And can I ask, who ended it? Was it yourself?
Me.
Must have been a very sort of painful thing to do.
Not really.
No?
No, it's okay. Part of life. It's just that I am a dreamer, but at the same time, I live in a real world. I'm a very realistic person. It's just that I tried my hard to make things work, but when things didn't work in the end, and I was just like, it's the right time to say goodbye, and I'm not heartbroken or emotional or sad about the things. It's just that it happened. It didn't work, and I was like, done, dusted.
So, were you in love with him?
It's just that it was like a very short time that we were together. We were just trying to make things work. We had something very special between us, whether you call it love or whatever, or the chemistry and respect, whatever. We had something. I don't know whether it was love or whatever, but there was something between us which is no more there now.
But have you been pictured with him in the last few months? Was there tweets from, were you in Dubai? Did I see pictures, or was that someone else? I wasn't.
Yeah, we were together in Dubai the first year night, New Year's night, because there was some event where we both were invited, and that's the last time that we went together.
So did you split up on New Year's Eve night then, or?
Afterwards, a few months later.
A few months later?
Yeah.
But you knew things were going wrong then, did you?
yeah, we both knew that things are not,
Yeah.
things are going wrong and it's not working. So we both decided, me decided that it's not going to work.
I understand, I've read a report that, have you signed up for a film to star alongside him, Supermodel?
Yes,
Yeah?
I'm flying on the 18th for the same movie.
Brilliant.
But for me, see, work is a completely different thing, and my personal life is. I would never sacrifice one for another, and I would definitely never let one affect the other. So there are two different things which I've been simultaneously handling and taking care of. So my work is my work. I'm not gonna let this affect my personal life, and I'm not going to let my personal life affect my job. So that's my work. We have signed a movie together, and of course, because the script is very strong, so I'm really thrilled and excited about the whole
Can you
thing.
tell us a little bit about it? I understand you're the leading lady, is that right?
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
All the films which I've done in Bollywood are the kind of offbeat centric movie, female-centric movies which I'm doing. The title of the movie is Supermodel. It's I just can't reveal much about the film, but story is about a girl, a small town girl, and how she makes it really big. But of course, it won't be like, you know, any other typical movie about become a supermodel or something. And it's not that film that would be inspired from any previous movies. It's a completely a new, different track. And I'm really not supposed to talk
That's
much
right.
about that, but it's going to be a really a beautiful track. There's a lot of suspense in it, there's a thrill in it, there's a lot of glamour in it. I think probably so far films which I'm doing in Bollywood, this is going to be the most glamorous role so far.
So fans are going to be very happy with that then.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of glamour and
Good stuff. So
Good
does
stuff.
Ashmit play your love interest in the film?
yes, it does.
Is that going to be difficult for you both?
Not really. I think when I act, that some other person takes over. This is how it happens, and sometimes I call it that. Oh my God, I've got multiple personalities or what? Because when I'm acting, someone else or probably that character that takes over. And for me, I definitely, as I've told you earlier, when it comes to my work, I know it's my work is different and my personal life is completely different. So I don't let it affect that. So I don't think so. In that way, I'm a very strong person. I'm not going to let it affect my acting abilities and all.
Will it be the first time you two meet again since you split?
Yes, that's going to be the very first time after that.
Okay. So, describe your ideal man then. If it wasn't Ashmit, what's your ideal man?
Ideal. I probably don't believe in that ideal man exists, but okay, more or less, if the person is like, first I like transparent people, I like simple people, because I would never gel with the people who are very complicated. And of course, love is very, very important. Loyalty for me, when it comes to loyalty, I'm a very typical girl. I would never let my man to, you know, mess around or something with me or cheat or something. In that regard, I'm a very typical girl. So at the same time, yes, money matters. I think money is very important. Of course, looks, height, personality. He should make me laugh. He should make me feel good. I think that's all.
So describe your perfect date. If you find if your male fans out there trying to woo you, what could they do to steal your heart?
My perfect date would be, see, I think things or probably places hardly matters, because it's at the end of the day person who matters, his personality. But I think if I get the person of these qualities which I've just mentioned earlier, I would definitely like to be close to nature, probably water, beaches, and then definitely some beautiful place like that. Would love to spend some time there.